crazy alert, although there's a real serious aspect to this because as a result of this, a lot of people died unnecessarily. But Fox News it mentioned ivermectin 292 times since December of 2020, 2 years ago, December 2020. 292 times they mentioned ivermectin. The main shows that did it, the Ingram Angle with Laura Ingram, 62 times. Tucker Carlson Tonight, 40 times. Hannity, 25 times. So they're all talking up how wonderful ivermectin is and trash-talking vaccines largely at the same time. Laura Ingram said there's enormous benefit from ivermectin. Sean Hannity said it's helping COVID-19 patients all across the country. Monday night, Stephen Miller was on Tucker Carlson's show, and he said, for 2 years we were lectured, you can't give people hydroxychloroquine, you can't give them ivermectin. Like, how dare they say such a thing? Of course these things work. Aren't they wonderful? Essentially the implicit message. Well, last week, this study out of Brazil was published where they looked at thousands of people. It was randomized. It was double-blind. They gave some people, or some doctors, they gave them ivermectin pills, and other doctors, they gave them sugar pills, and the doctors had no idea whether they were using ivermectin or sugar pills. They did it early in the infection, middle in the infection, later in the infection. They tried this out. And what they found was that if you give ivermectin early in the infection, it increases your chances of dying because, after all, it's a strain on your system. It's a pesticide. It's designed to kill parasites. Parasites are typically multicellular organisms. They are animals. You are taking an animal-killing drug. So early on in the infection, it actually increased the rate at which people die. And later on in the infection, it had no effect whatsoever. But has Fox News even once mentioned this study that was published, last week in a real medical journal, this peer-reviewed study? And the Wall Street Journal reported on March 18th. It was published in the New England Journal of Medicine on March 30th. Today is April 6th. Has Fox mentioned it once? Well, according to MediaMatters.org, no, not once. You would think that these hosts would care enough about the people who watch them and who believe what they have to say, that they would tell them the truth about something that can kill them. I mean, I correct myself on little stuff like, I get a date wrong, or a source wrong or something like that. And I come on the air and correct myself. I can't imagine what it must be like to be doing a talk show on a regular basis and talking to millions of people and misleading them. And then let's say that these folks all believed early on that ivermectin actually would cure COVID. At some point, the science became absolutely irrefutable that it does nothing. I mean, the CDC started saying this a year ago. And now we've got, the first large, randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study, the gold standard of science, showing that ivermectin, if you take it early, will kill you more rapidly, and if you take it later, no effect at all, does nothing for COVID. Nothing. And you would think that they would have enough humanity to go on the air and say, we made a mistake. The hydroxychloroquine stuff, it doesn't work. The ivermectin stuff, it doesn't work. The vaccines, they do work.